Okay, so this is the flip of the Positive Teacher Company. This is the teacher planner that they do in the A4 size. This lovely pattern here is Emerald Forest, and you can see here, hopefully the light's picking it up, that I did choose to get it embossed with my name. I went for first name because I'm an SEN teacher and the kids just call me by my first name, so there we go. So this does come in like 10 different designs. I think at the moment, at the time of filming, 4 have sold out and won't be restocked. But there's lots and lots of different options. I went for this one purely because it reminds me of the Taylor Swift song Invisible String, so it was an obvious choice for me. So let's quickly, before we go into the actual planner, go through what you get with the planner. So you get this little gold envelope with your name handwritten on, which is such a lovely touch, which has the space for your mantra, has a really lovely postcard, and then just kind of some information about the company and how you can support them. And because I did pre-order this planner, I got the lovely gratitude journal for free. And this just has space for a photo and something you're grateful for every month in the year, which I think is a really nice touch. You can buy this separately on the website for £5, which I think is a really good deal for what you get. Okay, but let's get into the actual planner, which is what you want to see. So there have been some upgrades since the planner I got from them last year. The first is that the coil is now a spiral, and I think the colour does vary depending on what design you get. This one's obviously gold to match the lovely design. So you've got this lovely spiral coil, you've got these lovely gold, what are they called, corner protector things, which just stop the planner getting a little bit beaten up. And then you also do have a gold elastic which goes around and closes it. If you're anything like me, your planner will get super chunky. So let's open it up. So inside you can see you've got this big pocket here to keep things in, and then you have a overview page of kind of what the planner is by Rachel, the owner of the company. And then you've got kind of your teacher focus page. I'm not going to talk through every single page, some of it I will just flip through and put music on, but if you have any questions, please put them down below or contact me on Instagram. You might get a quicker response there. So you can see there's lots and lots of tab sections. The first one is teacher focus. It's just got space for you to write your things. There's lovely quotes throughout. This page is really useful if you're a training teacher, student teacher, or you're starting a new school. We're just kind of getting someone who's worked there a while to help you fill in an overview, which days assemblies are on, who to contact for first aid, things like that. It's really useful to have as a reference. And then the space for professional development, actions, useful finds, well-being, and then you get into the pupil focus. And there's group work, there's plenty. Just quickly flick, you get lots of group work pages and interventions and pupil focuses. I work in an SEN school, so I only have 6 kids in my class, so I'm going to have a think of how I could repurpose those for me. And then the next section is calendar. So you've got like a really nice overview page. I apologise, I know you can't quite see the whole thing, I can't get my camera angled high enough, but you can see the kind of most important things here. So you've got your calendar, some nice overview pages, and then it does start in August 2021, and I believe it goes all the way through to July 2022. And then the space for birthdays, which is really useful. Then you've got your term plans, the space for each term. You've got kind of brainstorming spaces. You can see I literally have not filled this in yet, I've just sort of got it. But there's space for one of these kind of sets for each half term, which is really useful. And then next up you've got your weekly plans. Again, another nice overview page. Space for your timetable, and I was going to say again there's a couple, but they're dotted out in front of the relevant things. So you've got your term organizer, and then you go straight in to August, and the space for you to fill in the week. So obviously I think this here is my first week back. I go back on the 1st of September, which is an inset day. and it's inset days all the way up until Monday the 6th. So you've got really nice weekly pages. You have 6 spaces each day, and then aside you've got a notes section and a to-do section. It doesn't have the weekend pages if that's something you were looking for, but I tend to just use this for work stuff and have a separate personal planner. So you've got all of those weekly pages with the relevant term bits dotted throughout, and then in the back of that section you've got a space to evaluate your year. Next up we have the meetings tab. These pages are so useful, and you can also get them if you get the Positive Teacher Company notebook separately that has more meeting pages in. But I really like this layout. I find it really useful to kind of make your general notes about the meeting and then have a clear space to write any action points. I got a lot of value out of those last year, especially when we were transitioning a lot to kind of online, and we had a lot of things that we needed to action very quickly, and we needed to kind of know what we were doing. So there's quite a few of those pages, and then there's these smaller ones for briefing, that if you just kind of have those like weekly briefings. I know ours were online last year, I don't know what they're going to be in September, but just kind of space to write down what was said, so you've got a record of it. And again, there's plenty of those. The final section in this planner is the assessment planner, so you've kind of got a nice contents page and a space for your calendar, a lovely quote, and then you have tons and tons of these record sheets which do have spaces for 30 kids. As I said, I only have 6, so I'm going to use this to look at my evidence for learning, I think. I've already started that in my academic diary. But yeah, so this is the Positive Teacher Company A4 teacher planner flip through. Don't know if you've already seen, but I have done like an overview video looking at 4 of the main teacher planners within the UK, and I have got flips of them all up. So if you're interested in a teacher planner and you've looked at this one, you love it, great. I've got the website link below. If you're not quite sure, you're still on the fence, then go ahead and check out those other videos. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you soon.